Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about an amazing, wonderful thriller that I read recently. In fact, I just finished it reading yesterday night. That is The Good Samaritan by John Mars. As soon as I finished it, I picked up another book from the same author right away and I started listening to it because this author really can write a thriller. Here is my 5 minutes review of The Good Samaritan by John Mars. If you've been following my channel for some time, you know that how much of a sucker I am for a great thriller. I love my murder mysteries, I love my full police procedurals, I love my psychological thrillers. I enjoy reading thrillers, right? I'm always listening to a thriller when I'm doing my chores or commuting. The center character of this book is Laura. She works for a suicide helpline. The suicide helpline, called The End of the Line, is there to listen to people who are struggling with thoughts of suicide, of killing themselves, going through depression, and basically are there to lend their listening ears, right? Basically to be there for them. But Laura is there for a completely different reason. She basically very passively nudges along these innocent, vulnerable people who call into this helpline for some kind of guidance and help and somebody to tell them that everything is going to be okay. She nudges them to really dark thoughts and eventually push them to kill themselves. She basically is a psychopath. This book definitely gave me a very Gone Girl kind of vibe, because while I was reading Gone Girl, I remember being frustrated by how much the main protagonists get away with, how easily they get away with whatever they're doing and there are no consequences, and that frustrated me while reading Gone Girl. And this exactly is the feeling that I got, in fact multiplied by 100, and that's the feeling I got while reading this book, because I had to pause it for some time because I was getting frustrated. I was getting literally tears in my eyes, because there were some instances where really innocent people were getting really fucked up by this woman, psychopathic woman. She's completely unhinged. She has no moral compass. The best part about this book is all the different POVs are in first person. So you get Laura's first person POV and the other characters who are important to the story, important to the plot. You get their first person POVs, and all these POVs are read out by different audio narrators. So it was actually just listening to a stage drama, not just watching it, but just listening to it. It was really, really good. In this book, you don't get too many twists or reveals, but it still kept me engaged. I was totally into the story and I wanted to see her getting her comeuppance and people getting revenge on Laura. But let's just say the ending is not at all what I expected it to be. But it did satisfy me, because it almost felt like poetic justice, or divine justice, divine intervention. That's what it felt like. The ending actually made sense in a very philosophical way. If I say anything more, it will definitely spoil it for you, because the person who will at the end stand up to her and be responsible for her downfall, hopefully, that person, oh my god. And that decision of the author to go with this person to be the person at the end who will take revenge on Laura, all the frustration that I felt throughout the book, every time Laura got away with really atrocious, cruel acts, I was satisfied. My only complaint with the book is that there could have been another 5 more chapters where we actually, I can't say anything because again it will spoil the book, but I wanted 5 more chapters with what happens after that particular ending of the book. If you've read the book, you will understand what I'm saying. But to sum up, this is basically Gone Girl on steroids, because that's the feeling that you will get. This could easily be made into a series or a movie, because it has that potential, to entertain and keep you engaging. And it's a gripping tale. It's a gripping thriller. So if you love thrillers, go for it. And if you love listening to thrillers on audiobook, then I would refer the audiobook because the narrators are so good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and please subscribe if you want to see more content like this regarding books and all things related to books. Until next time, this is Angie signing off. Bye bye.